Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. And tonight, it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the Los Angeles Lakers here on their home floor in L.A. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And the Oklahoma City starting five. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Lakers, at the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the 5. All right, Grant, 2 of the West's most formidable squads going at it here.
You know, B.A., looking to prove who is the one to beat in their conference. You love this elite level of competition. This is a chance to show who is the best in the West.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Now Doncic. Oh, Doncic hammers one home.
Whoa! Not known for showing off, Doncic with the highlight reel jam. Did I say that? Wow.
From the high post, it's Hayes with the rebound. Pass to Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Luka with so many physical gifts, taking flight right there.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Dort outside. Williams on the wing. Here's Holmgren. Dort outside. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
From deep, Holmgren. It's Hayes with the rebound. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can warp a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. That free throw, no good. Clark, Hachimura has always been a monster with his strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, B.A., and working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a pretty reliable three-point shooter and all-around scorer.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Holmgren with it. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. And that one's good.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Doncic's shot is good. Doncic has got 6.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Dort. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
James, that's good.
Not the guy you want to give three-point opportunities to. LeBron doesn't hesitate to take these shots and knock them down.
Williams against James. Williams in the post, and Williams punches it home.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one.
Better safe than sorry, right?
Now here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Pass to Hachimura. Outside Reeves. James against Williams. Out of bounds. The Thunder will take it. And some changes here for the Lakers. Finney Smith comes in for Hachimura and connects, subbed in for Reeves. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Wallace is checked in. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, 3-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great. Okay, Shams, thank you. On defense, the Lakers. They trail by 1. Doncic against Caruso to the inside. Wiggins. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Here's Doncic. He's got 6. Out to the right wing. Here's Connect. Watch by Wallace. Shot clock at 6. Drops in the 3. James has got 6 points.
Well, I tell you what, you better track Bron all over the floor, or he's going to make you pay.
Wallace outside. Caruso outside. They set the pick. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Pass to Hayes. Over Williams. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Now here's Williams. To the middle. And Williams punches it home.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now, here is James. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. For 3, Wallace's shot is good.
He's such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Doncic outside. Pass to Finney Smith. Shoots over Wiggins. That's short off the rim. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Oklahoma City ahead. They're up by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Austin Reeves out there with Gabe Vincent. Then it's Connect. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Finney Smith in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Wallace. Pass to Williams. Now here's Caruso. Tightly guarded. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Here's Vincent. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Read the eyes of the ball handler, and Gilgeous-Alexander able to get a hand up in time.
And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul. And the Thunder making a change here. Jang's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Kept alive. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter, someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Vincent outside. Finney Smith inside. He's against Jang. And the shot goes down. You know, Clark, over the past few seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, BA, of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring, there's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense for the entertainment value of point production.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. LeBron, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort comes in for Wallace. Lakers trail by 9. James outside. Vincent outside. Back to James. 6 on the shot clock. And no good. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
So it's Los Angeles now, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Here's Goodwin, Dort defending. And that one drops for him. Goodwin's gotten his first points in this one.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Pass to Hartenstein. Inside, here's Dort. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on LeBron James.
And what focus from Dort inside. Even while being fouled, he still puts a shot in the air.
Oklahoma City shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive number.
That's good from Dort. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, BA, and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the score by Los Angeles. Holmgren, the pass to Williams. Back to Hartenstein. Finney Smith pulls it in.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. And stolen by Williams. Down low. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Lakers trail by 8. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams, but at the same time, we cannot let it distract us get. Hopefully we have a long runway together to figure things out. Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Luka Doncic is checked in for Los Angeles. Milton comes in for Vincent. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Wallace, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic outside. Pass to Milton. James outside. Just 4 to shoot. LeBron James with the flush.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
1:21 left in the second. Thunder leading by 8. Clark, what's incredible about LeBron? He makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
B.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
They get the rebound. Finney-Smith. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
What you appreciate about Finney-Smith is his work ethic and willingness to hit the offensive glass. He'll do whatever it takes to get a win.
Dort outside. Pass to Hartenstein. And here's Holmgren. Holmgren's size beats the contact.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
And here's Milton. No points so far. Doncic on the wing. The 3-ball. Sinks it from distance.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Thunder out in front. They're up by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4. Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3 spot. Now here's Hayes. Over Hartenstein. Hayes misses. Gilgeous-Alexander against Reeves. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Oh, Doncic playing above the rim.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
All it takes is a sliver of daylight, and Gilgeous-Alexander will exploit it.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. The drive by Dort. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Austin Reeves picks one up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
That's good from Dort.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
Second free throw, no good. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Now, here is James. He's got 10. And here's Reeves outside. Second chance effort. The shot by James, no good.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Dort, a screen on Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Finney Smith checked in for Hayes.
Lakers, make some noise.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic passes to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 15 points in the game.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. For three, James. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. James has got 13 now.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
Yep, that one goes. And the Thunder lead by 10.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 11. Here's Finney Smith. Hartenstein pulls it in. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. And there's the drive. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Now here's Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hachimura outside. Shoots over Holmgren. And again, the Lakers, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA using that size.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Some changes for Los Angeles. James is checked in for Hachimura, and Connect subbed in for LeBron. So it's Los Angeles now. It's a 14-point game. Now Doncic. He's got 11. A minute 6 left in the third. Fires for three. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And it's Williams off the drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And Williams drops them both. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Doncic with it. Has to Connect. Outside Reeves. 5 to shoot. To end the drought. And that one's long.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Wallace misses.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Finney-Smith inside. Watch by Wallace. Has to Connect. Puts up a 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be back in a moment. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Wallace. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Connect is out there with Gabe Vincent. And it's Finney-Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Laker 5. Lakers trail by 16. Vincent outside.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Thunder.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
And he's good on the second. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
James deciding where to go with it. And slam dunk by James.
That will help them. Now is the time to get aggressive. They need to keep feeding him the ball and let him go to work.
Now here's Wallace. Pass to Williams. To the paint. Here's Caruso.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 17. Here's Connect. Good D by Wallace. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Comes up empty down low. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. And here's Vincent. Pass to James. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Caruso. The shot by James, no good. Thunder leading by 17. And it's Caruso penetrating. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
James double team. Can't cash it in from close range. Can't connect from short range. The Thunder have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. With the step back, Wallace, the pass to Williams. Back to Wallace, three-pointer. Knocks down the long J.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Now here's Vincent. Pass to Hachimura. Will it go? And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, you know, he kept out-dueling the defense over and over. No matter how hard they worked to keep up with him, it didn't faze him. His shooting percentage clearly reflects how unstoppable he was.
Well, he's getting in a groove at the perfect time, just as they're getting ready to do battle in the postseason. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic grabs the miss.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to James. Over Williams. Shot's good by James. James has gotten 4 this quarter.
That defense has to worry so much about LeBron as a passer that it opens things up for his jump shot.
And Williams punches it home.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
So it's Los Angeles now. Following the bucket by the Thunder. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Oklahoma City leading by 18. Outside, Williams to the middle. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now here's Vincent. Pass to Doncic. Over Dort. And it's Doncic missing. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Thunder.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Doncic outside. Pass to Hachimura. Now here's Vincent. 2 points. That one goes. Now Williams. Down low. Here's Caruso. And he makes it on the layup.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Now, here is James. Doncic on the wing, and stolen by Caruso. Williams with it. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Hachimura outside. The three. Can't get it to drop. Here's Caruso. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.